So we'd like to ask once again, stars in the house, we've got distinguished personalities, and we've got our friends from media present tonight. How this works is our guests will be talking and giving some points about the fight tomorrow, and when you ask questions later on, just please raise your hands up so we can give you the microphone. And without further ado, I'd like to welcome our guest and friend from Dubai Sports Council. Please welcome Events Director Mr. Khalid Al-Awar for the opening statement.
Good evening, distinguished guests, celebrities, I would say, members of media, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor for me to welcome you all for the conference, official conference of the MFN Dubai 2020. Dubai been holding more than 470 events annually, national and international events, with more than 3.5 million participants, out of them 1.2 million internationally participated in our events. More than 475 international figures, celebrities in sport, they spend their time in Dubai. So it's a great pleasure to have such a big name joining us also to promote this lovely event. I won't take much of your time. I think I'll leave the other questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Khalid. Now, before we introduce the man of the hour, I'd like to throw in one question to Mr. Khalid Al-Awar from Dubai Sports Council. As we know, the sport of martial arts is continuously growing in the Emirate of Dubai. What is Dubai Sports Council doing to make sure that keeps growing up, and what is the importance of Matrix Fight Night in the sport of martial arts in the country?
See, in general, if we look at the last season, we have held more than 15 fights events. It is a growing thing. If we're going to compare it to 2018, where we had 9 or 8 events, it is growing for a couple of different reasons. The awareness of martial arts is becoming very popular in Dubai. A lot of new gyms are opening also, for MMA. We believe 2020 we're gonna see more events happening, especially with big event expo. We have a couple of things in plan, how to activate the expo venue, not only to help the exhibition, also to mentally and physically engage our visitors.
Thank you very much, Mr. Khalid Al-Awar from Dubai Sports Council. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us introduce the man of the hour. Please welcome the founder of Matrix Fight Night. Give it up for the one and only Mr. Tiger Shroff. Let's hear a couple of words, please. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. Assalamu alaikum, namaskar, namaste, jai hind. I don't want to bore anybody right now. I know the fighters are in a different mind space right now, and just want to thank you all for having me here. Very happy that this is our 4th MFN, and in the beautiful city of Dubai. Unfortunately, I don't get to spend too much time here. Anytime I come here, it's just for a few hours just to promote my films at some news stations. But hopefully, I'll get to spend a little more time tomorrow, once or before the show. But thank you so much once again for having me, and all the best to all the amazing fighters sitting out there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tiger. And now everybody's excited to ask him a couple of questions. We're going to serve that a little bit for now. I'd like to introduce the Director of Operations for MFN, who's also going to introduce our other panelists. Give it up for Mr. Alan Fernandez for a couple of words.
Thank you everyone for coming, and we have felt nothing but love from the time we have landed in Dubai, and I believe the distinguished guests here on this dais have made that possible for us. Dubai has given us a great opportunity to bring this brand of events, of fighting events, to martial arts events to the city, and thank you so much for all that you guys are doing. It can't be possible without your support, and I was just discussing it with Sir just outside, that we would be glad to bring this event very soon back to Dubai, probably at the end of this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Allen, and let's introduce our panelists on the stage.
And there's a support system that happens. Without that, it's not possible to do a lot of things. And I've been blessed and God has been kind that we've had the good fortune and the support of such a wonderful first family that has been taking care of Matrix Fight Night and taking care of the massive athlete development program in India. On my right, we have Daniel Isaac, who has pioneered the sport of mixed martial arts in the country, and you see all these fighters tomorrow deliver their best through all his efforts and the association involved. To my left, I don't need to introduce Tiger, everybody knows who Tiger is. And to his left, we have Krishna Shroff. Krishna Shroff is an active mixed martial arts practitioner, and I wouldn't take much time. She would elaborate on her journey in mixed martial arts. And last but not the least, we have Ayesha ma'am, who is our support system, our backbone for this entire Matrix Fight Night events throughout that you've been seeing across social media. So, Steve, could you take over and throw the questions directly to the ladies? Thank you.
Okay. Before we actually throw in questions, which I'm sure all of you have on your notes on your phones, ladies, please, a couple of words. Thank you.
I honestly just feel super blessed and grateful to be here, to be able to take MFN 4, to a global level so quickly in just 4 events. I couldn't think of a better place than Dubai. Dubai has been my second home. I've lived here before. The people are amazing. The place is amazing. And thank you all so much for giving your time to be here today. We're really looking forward to putting on a good show for all of you. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. First of all, a huge thank you to Dubai for this incredible welcome that you have given to MFN. I look forward to this being the first of many more events to come. And thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you to all of you for being here tonight. And most of all, thank you to our wonderful fighters who put everything on the line to give us an incredible show. We really respect you guys and what you do. God bless you. I would like to end by handing over the mic to my friends Asim and Vikram, who are our partners and who have helped us incredibly to put up this wonderful show for you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody.
Good evening, friends. We at Limelight are absolutely elated to be part of this global journey beginning of MFN. And we also took this opportunity to tie up with Tiger's film, his 3rd chapter of the Baghi series, which releases next week. And I think it's a great combo, Bollywood with sport. It inspires the sportsman and just reaches out to everyone, all of you out there. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank Ayesha, Tiger, Krishna, and Alan for having faith in us. And we promise you that this MFN is going to take over the world.
Thank you very much. Okay, now, before we take over the world, which is very powerful, we wish you luck. And best of that, it's time to ask questions to our panelists. So, to those who'd like to ask questions, please raise your hands up, stand up, and we're going to give you the microphone. First question, please. The floor is now open for Friends of Media. Anyone for Friends of Media would like to throw in the first question? I'll go first. I want to talk to Mr. Daniel Isaac. What kind of support is Gamma giving into Matrix Fight and making sure that this promotion goes global from Mumbai to Dubai to all over the world?
Global Authority for Mixed Martial Arts Federations is registered in the United States, and one of our primary objectives is to supervise health, safety, sport, and athlete research. So what we're doing is we believe that the sport of mixed martial arts has not stopped evolving. There's so many important rules and regulations that need to be modified. Some of the rules that are being followed by different mixed martial arts federations across the world are still not updated, and what we're doing is every event that happens, all of the officials in the team go back, we review all the rules, we review situations and scenarios, and we're trying to improve the sport. We're trying to make the sport more safe for the athletes, and at the end of the day, to deliver a better product.
Thank you, sir. Friends from media, okay, it's time to ask some questions now. Don't be shy. Raise your hands up, stand up, and you get a microphone. Anybody want to break the ice? The floor is now open. You can throw a question to anyone on the panel. Anyone? Okay, now I'll ask a question to Mr. Alan Fernandez. When do we start seeing bigger guys competing in the roster, heavyweights, super heavyweights? What does the future hold for MFN?
I think, like Dan said, and everybody on the panel has shared, we are an evolving promotion, and the doors open to a lot of weight divisions that we are thinking about. If you see all across the world, the flyweights are literally neglected all across, and nobody wants to see the small guys, but they are the best and the fastest guys in the world. And when it comes to heavyweight, who doesn't love a heavyweight fight? So, but yeah, we're looking at potential fighters in India, first of all, and who have a good fan base across the world. And basically, we're trying to cater to the Indian community all across the world. We all know we are everywhere, and that's what the brand is looking to get into, to bring the fighters from all walks of life, and be it heavyweights, be it flyweights, and
All kinds of weight classes.
That is the plan.
Thank you, Mr. Allen. Anybody else yet? Friends from media who would like to ask a question? Just raise your hands up and don't be shy. I got a question now for the co-founder, Krishna. You're an active martial artist. What do you see in the future of women's division for Matrix Fight Night?
Honestly, I can speak for myself. Ever since I've been practicing MMA, I've never felt more empowered, not just physically, but mentally as well. The mental, just the mental strength that these athletes possess is amazing. And we're so proud to present a women's bout this time around. I'm rooting for both of you, and I'm super excited for your fight, and we're looking forward to many, many more.
Thank you very much. To the founder, Tiger, what do you see in the foreseeable future of MFN? What is the vision behind it?
Well, the initial thought behind it was to give, our Indian martial artists a platform to showcase their talent, and so many talented fighters come from India. They just don't have that opportunity or that platform to, express their skill. So that was something that really inspired me to, help drive this forward, really. And that's what I see.
So a couple of moments ago, Alan was talking about possibly bringing back MFN this year in Dubai. Probably yes or no. Aside from the United Arab Emirates and obviously in India, where do you plan or kind of think about bringing MFN in different countries? Do you have thoughts on where you're going to bring it to Europe or somewhere else?
You should ask Coach Allen that or Coach Dan that.
Okay, Coach Allen then.
Okay, so basically, it's like a chain domino effect that usually happens with all MFN events that we are doing. The reason that I spoke about Dubai earlier, coming back in somewhere in winter here, is that the infrastructure that we received in this place, in this city, but we are still very much an Indian promotion, and we love everywhere that there's love for the promotion, we will go there. It doesn't stop us just in India. We are in Dubai now. We may be in Dubai in October or September if everything goes right, and with your blessing, sir. And yeah, we have a couple of domestic shows lined up. We have a few shows. I won't disclose the locations right now, and I know you're fishing for that. But yeah, so
we're not going to tell anybody anyway.
Okay.
There's just a couple of us here, so we can tell us now.
All right. So we have a few shows lined up. We are looking at a next show in May, and the city and the date will be revealed very soon. And yeah, so wait for it, guys.
Okay, thank you, Coach Allen. Okay, friends from media, still looking for that one elusive question. Anybody want to ask a question, please raise your hands. Anybody? How about those ladies standing up in there? Good evening, ladies. Yeah, everybody's so shy. Nobody, or maybe from the fighters themselves, you want to ask a promoter? It's up to you guys. How about you? You want to ask a question? Okay, Mr. Khalid Al-Awar, I'd like to ask another statement. So, moving on in the future, there are plans of bringing back MFN here. What are your thoughts about it? their plans of bringing back MFN soon, moving
Well,
forward. What has Dubai Sports Council's thought about it?
It will be a great honor for us to host the event one more time in Dubai. Such a big name associated with big names again, stars. Fighters, they look almost ready to go, I guess. Hopefully tomorrow, not today. Yeah. So I think, yeah, it will be a great pleasure for us to host
The
it,
future
not
is
only
bright.
coming years as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And if nobody else is going to ask question, I think that concludes our open forum now. So the question and answer is over. Now it's time for the face-off, right? And are you guys excited for tomorrow? Oh, come on, where's the energy? Are you guys excited for tomorrow? Let's get it for all of our panelists. Now it's time for the face-off. We're going to begin with the first fights up until the main event. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so please get ready now. We're going to do the face-off, where they probably will be trash talking each other. So let's find out, because I'm sure everybody wants a piece of action today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you guys ready? All right, come on, everybody, make some noise. Here we go, showtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fight card for tomorrow night begins with the featherweights. Entering first, in the red corner, I welcome in Sumit Khade. Walk in there, weigh in there, and then come back. Oh. 65.8. Sumit Khade makes weight. Entering in from the blue corner, Pawan Goyat. $65.7. Pawan makes weight. Tiger, I request you to please come and stand with the fighters here. Fighters, face off, face off, face off, face each other, face off. Fighters, face forward. And that's our first bout of the night. Thank you very much. Indian MMA fighters representing their country in beautiful Dubai. In the second bout of the night, entering in from the red corner, hard-hitting Sanjeet Budwar. .6, Sanjeet makes weight. Entering in from the blue corner, a newcomer to Matrix Fight Night, Sham Anand. .65, fighter makes weight. Fighters walk forward and fighters face off. Fighters face forward. Thank you very much. That's our second bout of the night. Thank you, fighters. Thank you, sir. In the next bout, we have entering in from the red corner, the muscle man, Vikas Ruil. .70, Vikas makes weight. And in the blue corner, the dark horse from the north of India, Kuldeep Singh Sekhon. Alan. Fighters walk forward and fighters face off. Fighters face forward. Thank you, fighters. Thank you, Alan. On popular demand, we have the ladies. Entering in from the red corner, Ishika Tite. .52, Ishika makes weight. Entering in from the blue corner, Naipunya Sunil. In this bout, I believe we have Gujarat. 46.8. Naipunya makes weight. We have a representation of Gujarat versus Kerala. Fighters face off. Fighters face forward. We have a fight. Thank you very much. the fighters making weight shows their professionalism and training and dedication towards their sport. The next bout, representing the red corner, Ravinder Balhara. Ravinder is a decorated wushu player from India. 77.3 kilos. Ravinder makes weight. In the blue corner, Abhishek Rana. Kickboxing, boxing, wrestling, judo. 77.1 and Abhishek makes weight. Fighters walk forward and face off. Well, don't be deceived with those smiles. These guys will go at it when they enter in the cage. Fighters face forward. Some of the best MMA athletes representing India. Thank you very much, fighters. Moving on now to the co-main event of the night. One of the most exciting fighters coming out of the new generation of MMA athletes. From the red corner, Anshul Jubli. .4 and Anshul makes weight. His opponent from the blue corner, representing God's own country, Kerala, Rajit Chandran. .3 and Rajit makes weight. Kerala versus Delhi. Fighters walk in and fighters face off.
Yeah, let's go.
Fighters face forward. Give them a hand. Thank you very much, fighters. All of this excitement building up to the main event of the evening. Two of the most exciting fighters of the first and second generation of Indian MMA fighters. From the red corner, the flamboyant Mr. Bling, Jason Ramesh Solomon.
Let's go, baby.
.6 from the blue corner, one of the toughest boxers to make his entry into mixed martial arts, Pawan Man. .77.2. Pawan makes weight. Both these fighters have competed in the cage before, and now they make their rematch in mixed martial arts. Fighters, face off. Fighters, face forward. Come on, Dubai, you can do better than that. The main event of Matrix Fight Night in Dubai. And now I'm going to ask all the fighters to come forward for a final photo shoot. All the fighters, please come forward. Red and blue corner.
Thank you very much, Mr. Daniel. Once again, all the fighters on the stage, please. And don't forget, tomorrow we're opening at 6 o'clock. Don't forget your tickets. All right, grab your tickets now, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you very much, everybody. Once again, Matrix Fight Night 4 happening tomorrow. Everybody make some noise. All the fighters on the stage, please. One group photo. Thank you. What's up, baby? What up, dog? You good? Chilling like a villain. Yeah, man. Where you from?
My mom's American, so I'm half white, half Indian.
Yeah, me too. My mom is Filipino.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, you look kind of mixed.
Dad is San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco, nice.
Yeah, yeah. Where you stay at?
I'm in Seattle right now.
Oh, shit.
It's cold and rainy.
Supersonics, baby. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let us say thank you for coming to the press conference. Don't forget, tomorrow, Lancer Sports Club, we're to see for MFN 4. Thank you very much, and we thank you guys for coming. After this photo op, we're going to ask all the officials of GAMF to please go to the stage for a photo op too. Thank you. Thank you very much. All of the GAMF officials, please. Okay, that concludes our press conference. To all our friends from media, friends and guests, thank you. شكرا مع السلامة تصبح على خير. Hi, did you call? Photos now. Yeah, it's finished. It's finished. Everything is done. It's just taking photos and selfies, and that's it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Welcome to Dubai, man. Big from Seattle. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.